That was, in the eyes of many in the beginning, was between opposition and authorities, between those who are loyalists and opposition. It should be a dialogue how to build the country, not destroying it, and about how to move the country forward, not bring it back tens of years to the past. The relation between the opposition and the loyalists should be around inside Syria and should be internal to Syria and should be part of the Syrian dialogue, internal Syrian dialogue, not between the outside and the inside of Syria, and not to enable others to control Syria and have the others, outsiders, occupy it. From this, the situation will change into defending the country against the others who are using internal tools, internal opposition, to oppress and control Syria. And we mean that these people, the opposition, who put their hearts and minds and their hands and by those who are living here or abroad and getting paid by the outside world. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is not about opposition and loyalists or an army or a country will not change the situation as far as the war, but it will strengthen us to face this external war. Some people might think that this reform or that reform is not enough. Reform brings safety and security, but there's no safety or security without reform. And this is what we are aiming for. But when someone is being attacked, he has the right to self-defense. But we say we are defending ourselves. Why, when we are defending ourselves and when the people are defending the country, they are claiming that we have chosen the security solution only? This is not a subject of discussion. This is a constitutional and legitimate. This is the only solution. This is the only choice we have. This does not mean, let me repeat, when we chose the political solution, it did not mean that we should not defend ourselves. When we chose the political solution from the very beginning, it means that we have to have our partners who are able to participate in the political process. And if we chose the political option and we don't have a partner, it does not mean that we are not wishing for the political process to go on. If somebody wants to get married and looking for a partner and did not find this partner, maybe did not find anyone to accept that person, but he is willing to get married, but he did not find a partner. And similarly, we are looking for, we are wishing for a political solution, but we don't have a partner in this solution. أو لم يصرح أي مسؤول في الدولة بأننا نختار. نحن لم نرفض. We did not refuse at any moment the political solution, and we always have called for dialogue, and we did not refuse anyone who has a national and patriotic solution for this. But we are dealing with those who are extremists, who only know the language of killing and criminality. We will not engage in dialogue with criminals who come from the outside and who working as spies and order these gangs to weaken Syria, to fragment Syria, especially from regional countries who know that Syria, if Syria recover from its problems, it will be a threat to their own political future. and those who are supporting terrorism, and those who follow aggressive and aggression policies against Syria. Do we engage in dialogue with puppets that created by the West and by countries? Do we have engaged in dialogue with those who have formed these puppets, who are engaging in their own puppetry against Syria on international stages? As far as the West, the colonialists West that have created divisions against us, they the ones who shut the door of dialogue, not us. That have we always been sovereign and masters of our fate, because we have always been proud and honorable. How can we refuse their dialogue, but they're the ones who will refuse a dialogue with us? And therefore, those who are talking about political solution should deal with these facts. Either who is not dealing with these facts, either I'm ignorant or chooses to let the criminals and the terrorists to run the show, and we will not allow the blood of our martyrs to be wasted. When we're talking about the political solution only, it is not accurate to talk about political solution only. This is inaccurate. We should talk about a comprehensive solution, which is social or political or security. The fact here is that the social solution here, many patriotic people here, that they have engaged in dialogue and they have created initiatives in different segments of the society and bore fruits. Those who are not part of any other parties and have no other ideologies. Therefore, if you look at the solution comprehensively, see, we're talking about combating terrorism, having political solution, or engaging with others. And I salute these people because they are patriotic people, and I know some of them. I met with them directly, and some of them I have heard about them, but I salute them, and I call on them, and I tell them that we are appreciating their initiatives to find solution in Syria. It appears from the past that we don't have anyone to engage with, but that's not true. Despite all that, we will engage in dialogue, we'll extend our hand in dialogue, even those who are opposing us in politics and have political positions against us. That does not harm the basic patriotic principles of Syria. We will engage in dialogue for those who let the arms down and who are patriotic and nationalistic for Syria. And we will engage in dialogue with every patriotic person who wishes Syria stability and safety and independence. And based on the principles that the sovereignty and independence of the state, and in accordance with the UN Charter that assures that the sovereignty and stability and the unity of its territories, and under not to interfere in its own internal affairs. And we will engage in dialogue with the sons of Syria and bring in the safety and security and stability to Syria will be based on this. The first stage One,
تلتزم فيها الدول المعنية الإقليمية
the